Just beach city, or a lot of times we say beach town. Even if it's quite a big city, like even Busan, you could call it a beach town. Although Busan is a city, it's a beach town. It's just an expression that we use. I don't have to change a lot of changes. I think you probably want to say make a lot of changes, or I don't have to change a lot of things. Change one of those words. I got some anger. That I think I mixed up some of Jung-hee and Soo-hyun's here. So maybe one of you said I got some anger. I think you just say got angry. Again, someone said the latest course. I think you just say final interview. Probably is what you were talking about. You said with the CEO, the latest course. I wasn't sure why you used the word course. And at the end, you said, it doesn't mean like that. We were laughing, right? You say, oh, no, it doesn't mean like that. Just say, no, I don't mean it like that. I don't mean it like that. I don't mean it like that. And Soo-hyun, you said, who has the calculation ability? I would just say the ability to calculate, or even I would say the ability to calculate well. The ability to calculate quickly. A lot of times we say the ability to think, the ability to calculate, the ability to blah, blah, blah. You said very big amount of money. It just sounds better if you say large amount of money. It's just a common term. You said, I think it was you, if you can be a CEO in one day. I wasn't sure. Be a CEO for one day. For one day. Just for one day, right? Not talking about in the future. Then you would drop the word in. If you can be CEO one day. But if you're just talking about, for example, one day, if you can be CEO for one day. You said very important to workers. Again, no, not a mistake. But if you change the word workers to employees, it sounds more natural. And you say, my boss is quite scared. My colleagues. My boss is quite scary. My boss is quite scary to my colleagues. Or my boss scares my colleagues. Just make sure you know the difference between scared and scary. Ted, you said they are almost same. Just, it's a small one, but make sure you attach the word the. They are almost the same. You said you said who they are and how do you think. You're mixing they and you there. So choose one or the other. You said usually they conduct based on those things. I just wasn't exactly sure what you meant by the word conduct. Usually they... you were talking about the philosophy. Usually they act according to... That would be a good way to say it. Usually they act according to their philosophy. Usually they act according to those things.
So conduct is not...
You could say conduct themselves. You can't just say the word conduct like that. Usually they conduct themselves. Conduct themselves means act, basically. And how can you apply to the real world? Again, just make sure you use the word, in that situation, apply what? How can you apply that to the real world? Just add the word that. And then at the end you said if you are close enough to believe each other, just change the word believe to trust. And it sounds better. Any questions? Nope. Okay.